Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. One of Wes Craven's classics, or one of Wes Craven, one of Wes Craven's classics, whatever the thumbnail fucking title says. But like I said before, after I done The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It, I said I'll move on to either Insidious, Friday 13th. But I decided to move on to Nightmare on Elm Street because it doesn't have that many movies in the whole entire franchise. There's like at least 8 of them. So I'll do all 8. Well, I don't really remember the 8th one, which is 2010, so I probably won't do that one. But I'll just do the main ones because, you know. So, Nightmare on Elm Street 1984. This is where you get the first introduction to Freddy Krueger as to who he actually is. He's a dream demon. So there's a part where it's the opening part, and then he fucking extends his long arms to fucking long. He ends up killing that girl in her sleep. And basically, the guy that slept with her basically gets blamed for killing her. But later, then, he ends up getting killed by... I bet she ends up getting hanged by it, which Freddy Krueger does it. You find out then. But there's also another part where Nancy's in school, and then she sees a body bag being dragged down the hallway, and then she gets to the, is it boiler room? I don't know. But there's one part where she's in the boiler room, then she sees Freddy Krueger, and plus that's in the very opening of the movie as well. Also, Johnny Depp plays the teenage boy, which is Nancy's, I think, boyfriend, I believe. So he ends up falling asleep, he ends up getting killed, he ends up being dragged into the fucking bed, and then blood spills out over the fucking ceiling. Which is a cool kill, if you ask me. Then her crazy mother, Nancy, her crazy mother ends up putting bars on the windows because she thinks her daughter's, I don't fucking know why. She's drunk, she drinks and shit. Her mother knows who Fred Krueger is. That's why, because one night Nancy ends up going down into the cellar, grabbing his hat, and, you know. And she's able to... Wait. Is this Nightmare 3 I'm talking about? Hold on. Sorry, I think that was Nightmare... No, I don't think it's Nightmare 3. If it's Nightmare 3, then let me know. But she ends up pulling Freddy Krueger's hat out of the dream. I swear this is Nightmare 3. But you get to that whole part where Nancy does that Home Alone bullshit, where she sets up traps. And the traps really do work. They end up knocking Freddy back down the fucking basement while he's on fucking fire. Twice, actually. But sad part is, Freddy ends up killing her mother. And then you get that whole stupid shit where if I don't believe you're there or something like that, then you're not real in the world. And then she turns her back, then Freddy disappears. Disappears from existence while in Dream World. And Bill Paxton, wait, not Bill Paxton. The guy that played Nancy's father, he was good too. I liked him. Yeah, but overall, for a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, the first movie is obviously a good movie because it's the very start of it, you know? And every first movie of a horror franchise is obviously the best one. Well, I don't know. Because you got Halloween 1978 and 4, 6, you know. But there's a lot of great movies and great horror movie sequels in the franchises. And to be honest, I'm about to give this a rating. I'd probably give it a 10 out of 10. Just because Wes Craven was on point of everything. Same thing with Robert Shea, which I liked his involvement in the movie. And I heard that the movie is very low budget, I believe. I think it was very low budget, which is another cool thing because, I mean, low budget film always looks good some fucking how. But, overall, that's pretty much about it. Next one is Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. My favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie of all time. Besides Freddy's Dead, because Freddy's Dead holds a place in my heart the most. And I'll explain that when I get to that movie. But, yep, that's pretty much about it. And, yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Right after.